Hey everybody, day 20. I am somewhere up towards the north border of Portugal, not sure where I'm at. And honestly, I can tell you my energy is super strong, but I must be unconsciously getting a bit tired. One of my telltale signs is when simple tasks take me quite a bit longer, when you're mentally slow. And this morning and yesterday morning, my little earbuds, I mainly walk in silence, but sometimes I'll listen to something like an audiobook, and when they get tangled, normally you just unravel them quick. It must have taken me 2 minutes. I was like slow as molasses, and put it through here. It was very funny. It is so beautiful. Look where I'm at. I'm up high on the coast. Look at this amazing church. I have been so taken not only by the churches themselves, but how the land is punctuated. One of my Facebook Lives will be on anchor points in life, and something about these churches are very much an anchor point, a constant reminder about the one thing necessary. And I was reflecting today about prayer. I love prayer. I don't use that word very often because for many, prayer is something that has changed so much that they use other words for it. And even though I love that word, I will tend to use words that are a little bit more popular for the people that I serve and the people that I know. And also, it's nice to use a word that has a connotation that gets at its meaning a bit more. In the Catholic Catechism, Thérèse of Lisieux, it has an entry on prayer. She is a contributor in 6 ways, and my thesis in seminary was on these 6 ways of what she introduced a new insight about, and one was prayer. And she said prayer is an explosion of the heart of open gratitude and love with one who loves us. Teresa of Avila describes prayer as a conversation with a divine friend who lies within. And John of the Cross says that prayer is like this. And I think I probably am a collection of all these definitions. And he says that prayer is this, that God spoke one word, and that word is spoken unendingly in eternal silence. To hear it, we must be silent. And another description on what that means, he said, enter into your bosom to labor in the presence of the one who is there, ever loving you. So what's your own definition of prayer? For me, prayer is a collection of all 3 of these notions and more. It is a coming to a place of spaciousness and intimacy where we experience quite vulnerably our aliveness, where plans fall away, structures fall away. They can all help us get there, but they all fall away into a truth, a living, pulsing truth, where we have a grasping and a knowing. When I hear definitions of prayer that are a praying to someone, or a praying for something, or a praying about something, I think that these are all really powerful and really helpful. But I think that they are only a way of structuring the direct experience, because when the experience of the ineffable happens, it's wordless. It falls away in the fullness of the pregnant word itself. And for me, this pilgrimage is a walking prayer. How has your own definition of prayer changed? I know that it's an ever-changing, moment by moment experience for me here out on the pilgrimage, because my inner states keep changing. But today it was kind of a rawness. And my wordless prayer today was something of a forgiving of all, and a gratitude for all that happens in my life, and a blessedness of all. I know that sounds very amorphous, doesn't it? So I think it's important, though, to question what prayer is for us. Because since it's an exchange, even in its simplest form, it's an exchange of sorts. Since it is something that we both engage in and open ourselves up into, it's going to be dynamic. There's going to be a unchanging quality and a changing quality. And prayer itself can be a way that we come to a new sense of paradox. Do you find prayer to be the eternal word being spoken in silence that's unceasing? And how do you enter into that silence? Do words get you to it? Does walking get you to it? Does a physical practice like Tai Chi or yoga get you to it? Does listening to an inspirational song get you to it? Does singing a song? Last night I was singing again. This song came to me during my retreat, By My Side from God's Spell, which is an utterance. So I don't know if it's John the Beloved that sings it, where Jesus is just getting ready. It must be coming close to the Last Supper, and has the sense of a foreboding of what's to come and a knowing of what's to come. And this disciple or apostle that seems to be John sings a song of by your side, by my side, a longing to walk with. Does prayer lead you to walk with yourself or another? Does it lead you to walk with Jesus? Does it lead you to walk with universal life force? Where does prayer take you? Today, prayer takes me into a silent, raw dwelling. In my book, there is a poem at beginning of one of the chapters, and it says, "There is an open cavern within, sitting still like a starry expanse, empty with a void, pregnant with an expectation." That to me is a quality of my prayer today. And in that I hold you, and I ask you to hold me. Many blessings and much love, my friend. Mwah.